Hello once again, my friends. I'm Marksman, and today I'm going to be spotting Crimsonland. And I got this game a shamefully long time ago, and I kind of just never really made a video on it. And that's probably not the best thing in the whole world to boast about, and I'm not really boasting about it, to be fair. But regardless, I'm doing it now, so there you go. Alright, Crimsonland is a top-down shooter by developer I don't really know right now because I forgot to check and it's been a really long time and I'm sorry. But it's a very, not to say unique, but very well executed top-down shooter. And as you can see, the mechanics in the background are very fluid, and I'm going to jump right into a survival match. Now, it's going to be difficult, I will give you that. But, wait, limited ammo, random weapons that spawn. Oh. Well, I'm just going to show you the classic survival mode, and I'll show you how it works. So basically, this game can be screwed over by RNG. There is a chance for that. And of course, there's the usual tropes, multiple player slots, things of that nature. You can play the game however you like. You can have up to 4 players in one game at any time. You can play it locally with your buddies. You can do whatever you want. But that's not what I'm here to show off. What I'm here to show off is the game itself. Now, I got one of the most powerful guns in the game, known as the ion cannon. See, I just wrecked all those fools in one shot. And that happens with this gun. And you're going to need that for later because this game gets extremely, extremely, extremely difficult. This game, most tower defense, I'm sorry, not tower defenses. Most games like this in this vein tend to be too easy, I'll be honest with you. I had the same problem with many games like it. One of them being the classic, I made a game with zombies in it. I was able to complete that after maybe the 3rd try, and it wasn't that difficult in all honesty. But this game does offer quite a lot of skill for anyone willing to play it or anyone willing to try. I'm sorry, not a lot of skill. I'm misspeaking quite a bit right now, but that's okay. It offers a very high skill cap, I should have said. So as you can see, I got a level up. Internal contract, 90% offering 3 new perks. Just sign down here below this pentagram. Random weapon, bonus magnet. That might be really helpful actually. And I might need to get it right now. There we go. Ooh, that's a good gun. So I'm gonna take that too. You can only take one. First of all, let me explain. You can only take one gun. Guns are power-ups, and they change your gun for until you pick up another power-up. So you start off with a pistol in every single level, unless otherwise stated. Mr. Melee, you hit back. Okay, so you can. That might be pretty helpful. Perk expert. That might be helpful actually. Let's get that as well. So you can get things like weapon power-ups, and they basically give your weapon a temporary upgrade, temporary buff. Things like shields, of course, the huge for these sorts of games. But towards the end of the survival, it gets really hectic, and this should not be. And there are like campaign levels where you have to min-max your strat. Ooh, generation replenishes very slowly. That's helpful. Uranium-filled bullets. Ooh. That might actually be really helpful. Let's get that. Uranium bullets. Even though I'm shooting lasers, but you get the point. So, I am firing. There's obviously, there's something that not a lot of games like these have, and that's slow-mo. And I really like a game with a good slow-mo function in it. Let's be honest here. Slow-mo adds so much to any game. But anyway, there are lots of really cool things in this game. The mechanics are very fluid. The animations are pretty solid. And this is just definitely one of the higher tier top-down shooters that I've seen for a really long time. A lot of the noise has been relatively just kind of disingenuous or kind of low quality. But this has definitely revitalized my love for the genre kind of a little bit. I played this a little bit off camera. And, well, I played this kind of a lot off camera. So you want to... Ooh. Okay, let's see. Veins of poison. What is this? Fatal lottery. 50-50 chance of dying or gaining 30k experience points. So it does have some really creative perks, I gotta say. Veins of poison. I don't like any of these. Actually, that might be helpful. Hot tempered. Let's try that. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it does something good. So you can combine power-ups and just basically destroy everything. Like you see, I got the weapon upgrade along with... Oh my god, the flamethrower is like the worst thing in the entire game. Never, ever, ever, ever pick up the flamethrower. You will regret it, I assure you. And there are also some very creative weapons along with their ion counterparts. So you can get like a minigun, and then on top of the minigun you can get an ion minigun, and then on top of the ion miniguns you can get the plasma minigun. It's actually really cool, and I had a great time with it so far. I'll show you some of the campaign levels as soon as I die. I usually don't last too long unless I get crazy power-ups like these, and then combine them for even more effect. Also, you get some really cool ones like those. I don't know what that is. It's sawed-off shotgun? That's pretty good. But not as good as the ion gun that I have now. Sure, you know how to load a gun. That's actually extremely helpful. Bullets fly faster. Well. Let's go with this one. Fast loader. Fast loader. Loading your gun is extremely important in this game mode. Especially. So having a quick reload speed is phenomenal. So that's why I picked that. Because the longer you don't have to reload, the better you're off in this. Because you need to reload kind of a lot. And that can be a very serious problem for most people. Yeah, I do reload like a lot faster though. That's fantastic. I try to not overlap the power-ups too much, but sometimes you kind of just have to jump from one to another and then turn out. Because once you stop chaining your power-ups in this mode, you're doomed. Like, you will no longer have a chance in this world. That's kind of the only complaint I have about it. There's no recovering after you stop picking up power-ups. Because you need them to survive, and you have to be jumping from one to another. Because even if the power-up spawns when you don't have a power-up, the likelihood of you being able to get to it is very low because you have to kill the enemies that are kind of like around it. So right now I'm doing a pretty good job of chaining this crap up right here, dog. But that could go south very quickly if I'm not careful, and no power-ups have spawned. There's one over there. I need it. Ooh, see? It's a little bit harrowing at times, but certainly a fun experience nonetheless. And let's get this. This thing is really helpful. It'll just bounce around and start killing dudes. Need the med kit. Ooh, that's helpful, but I'm kind of done. I'm kind of dead. Except for that plasma spinner really helped, and that helped, and this helped. Oh my god, okay. So this is probably one of the best runs. Actually, no, this isn't even close to one of the best runs I've ever had, but it's pretty good, nonetheless. Not bad at all. Shield is helpful as well. Alright, I should probably just quit at some point, but at the same time, I kind of want to see how far this goes, guys. Let's be honest here. It's kind of exciting. I mean, it's pretty fun game. Get the nuke! Yeah! Okay, that scary but helpful. And if I hadn't gotten that, we would have been more than totally screwed. And this is where it kind of begins to go south because the enemies can run faster than you, and you're basically just backed into a corner until you get something that can save you, just like that. Dodger, anxious loader, doctor. That's really helpful, actually. Oh, for the love of God. Oh no, not one of the swarm spiders! I'm basically screwed. Unless I get like 1,000 yeah, that happened. Alright, well, that's that. The Reaper got me. Favorite weapon was the plasma minigun. Told you there was a plasma minigun. Game modes. Alright, we're gonna go back. And then we'll go show you off this story. I'll show you the very beginning. It starts you off very slowly, and that's good. It's a good thing that they start you off very slowly. Otherwise, there would be a very serious problem. Like, you just start off with a pistol and you start wrecking fools. And I promise you that no ion miniguns spawn normally in the very beginning of the game because you have to unlock them. But since it's here, I might as well take it. And what's really good about ion weapons is they don't do a whole lot of damage, but what they do what they do is they chain damage. So they're like Tesla guns in any other game. So how this works is when you're playing in the campaign, no matter what, the first enemy you kill will drop your first gun pickup. So you can get kind of screwed over by RNG, or you can just kind of reset it and try and get something better if you need to. I got one of the best guns in the entire game. It's a homing rocket launcher. Now the explosives don't seem all that powerful. That's because they're not. They're to balance out the fact that the rockets home in, and it's probably one of the only guns that homes in this entire game. You know, Sherlock's all over the place. But it's still like fantastically good as a weapon because you can just kind of spray it and let things happen. See, just gonna kind of keep shooting until something dies. Oh no, enemies. Or you can just kind of shoot in their general direction and they just kind of fall before you. I mean, I was literally just spinning in circles and then it kind of just kills them anyway. Oh, this guy's... he's having a laser light show before he dies. Yeah, there we go. So I guess they will orbit around them if you're not careful, but it starts off very slow, as I said. But you would normally be starting off with... oh no. Oh no. Why do they have to give me the worst weapon in the entire game? Well, I guess it's to show it off, but... oh, thank God! This weapon is still terrible, but it's way better than the freaking flamethrower. Yeah, I'm sorry for any annoying noises you might have on your end. The little... but the good thing about this gun is it basically has no reload. Like, that was the reload. And it's really rapid fire, and it pushes enemies back. So it's alright. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it is a not bad weapon. Though the blowtorch is literally just terrible. Yes, it does a lot of damage, but by the time you're doing damage to them, they can already, like, eat your face off. They're already gnawing on your brain bits. Kill this guy. Oh, God. Why overkill? Yeah, but later on, I'll show you the later levels, because this is probably really dull. I'll show you how far I got in the actual campaign. It gets very difficult, I'll be honest with you. Like, very, very difficult. So, and if you're not fast enough, you will easily get overrun. Plasma rifle, it's actually not bad. But it could be better. See, if you're not fast, then you'll very quickly get overrun by enemies. So you kind of have to... usually you have one objective that you will kind of very quickly learn if you don't already know. Yeah! Alright, now this is scary. Oh my gosh. See, the game definitely ramps up in difficulty, and the gimmicks are enough to keep me going, but I'll show you one of the ones that I had to beat earlier that is very difficult. So this one's pretty crazy. They're zombies, and basically they're just... oof. Oh my God, the blowtorch. There are actually a lot of weapons, and I'm really sad that they're not showing off so many of them right now. But again, it's all RNG, so there's no telling what you're gonna be shown. And if you think you can use this weapon effectively, look at how much health I already lost. Oh God, help me. Help me. Oh, thank God. And also the reload time doesn't freaking help. If it had no reload time, it might be somewhat balanced. And on top of that, the flamethrower sucks even harder because it doesn't even do this much damage. It does like a tenth of this damage, which is terrible. Oh my gosh, help me. Yeah, just let that go on. Oh, alright, never mind, I'm just gonna leave. Look how much health I already lost. They have to freaking keep me on an IV of medkits in order for this to do anything. Oh, thank God, I got at least this power up so that I can not have to run across. Oh, yes! Another gun! I'm, again, kind of sad that it's still just an ion cannon, but it's better than the freaking blowtorch. Oh, God. The flamethrower is actually worse than the blowtorch, believe it or not. Not just in damage, but just like in how effective it is. So, yeah, that's a thing. Just be wary. Oh. That's my phone right there. Whoopsie daisies. Just gonna keep killing these dudes right here. It's going pretty well. I did a good job because I know the strats. Because if you don't start killing them fast, then you'll get very quickly overrun. So you have to be very careful when you're playing these missions. Oh, yes! Wait, this is not the right gun. This is a power-up. Oh, the cluster rocket tracker boom! Oh, this thing is so good! Don't you dare kill me, you sons of guns. I will fight every last one of you. In real life. So it does have a progress meter, which is also extremely helpful. But yeah, that gun is just freaking awesome. Oh, favorite weapon, blowtorch. Blow my butt, jerk. Oh no. Why? The sound gun. Why not give me an interesting weapon for once? There are normal conventional weapons, there are assault rifles and stuff, but they just don't show them for some reason. Like shotguns, sawn-off shotguns, SMGs, those kinds of things. I just haven't seen any of them for some reason. For some very strange reason that just goes beyond me, apparently. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep shooting this hyper wave beam at your face until you die from the really annoying continuous sound, I guess. And this is a little bit harrowing, but we're coming close. I have some practice with this kind of stuff, so it's fine. I'm just coming on all sides right now. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. You kind of a little bit overrun at the moment, but no. Again, zombies are not even a big deal because they are super easy to kill because they are so slow. But everything else might. Okay, this is actually getting a little bit scary now. Well, get the nuke. Okay, phone, you gotta chill out there. And fire, gun, death beam. Oh no! All right, yep, this is getting pretty not so good. And there are some modes that are literally just I find impossible. I'll show you one as soon as I'm done with this mission, if I survive, that is. I'm just gonna run in here. Ooh, yeah, fire bullet it up. I hate the flamethrower, but I'm gonna have to show it off for integrity's sake. This thing is just terrible. And it takes so long to reload, which is just garbage, but whatever. You might be like, oh, this doesn't seem so bad. It's terrible. I hate the flamethrower. It's the worst gun in the whole freaking game. Oh, yes. That was beautiful. Flamethrower. Save me. Oh, ion cannon. Spare me. Oh, that was beautiful. Get me out of this eternal purgatory of hatred. Oh, for the love of God. As you can see, there are very conventional top-down shootery levels like this one. There are ones that have gimmicks. Oh, yes. GG game. There are some guns that just kind of like mean certain victory. But this is not one of them, apparently. I was wrong. I need to show off the shotgun. I'm just trying to show off as many guns as I can find. So the shotgun's actually pretty good. It's very middling, but it's better than the flamethrower. So usually my rule of thumb is if it's better than the flamethrower, you can pick it up. Usually. There are exceptions to the rule. I actually need that. Stop it, phone! I will cut you. Oh, God. I'm not gonna take the flamethrower, guys. I'm not gonna do it. Okay? I'm sorry. I already showed it off, alright, you savages. Alright. Alright. Did I won! I survived! Alright. Time to show off, one last thing, and that is the basically you're screwed mood. So all you have is an assault rifle, and all you get to do is just defend yourself until you die. And there are more enemies than you have bullets, trust me. So I'm gonna be holding them off on this one side, and they're gonna come from the other. Just a heads up for you. So don't be like, oh, he's doing really well. Nope. There are way more enemies than you have bullets in your assault rifle, and you have infinity bullets in your assault rifle, so that should say a lot. Holy crap, I actually managed to make it through the center death. Die, you sons of guns! Oh no! Let me out! Let me out of this! Oh no. I'm just gonna try and get as many kills as I can. F it. Get out of my way. You see what happens? I don't know how anyone does that mode, man. That doesn't even make sense to me. I got 267 kills. I want to see the high score for that. Here, wait. Survival, rush. Alright, let's see the high score for that. Unless it's hacked. In which case. Excuse me? Some people got 3,000 kills? What were they doing? Like, just hiding inside of a spider? Like, riding it? I don't know. Whatever. That was Crimsonland. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm Marksman. You can pick this up on Steam for I forget how much, because again, I wasn't prepared when I started this recording. I just needed to record something really badly, and I thought finally I could cover Crimsonland because I've been meaning to for a really long time. Thank you guys, and as always, stay frosty.